you very much, Alex. It's always nice to break the ice. So I'm not 100% sure if...
good. You can start.
Perfect. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alex. My name is Ovidiu. I'm the co-founder of ClientZen. ClientZen is a customer experience platform tailored for B2B digital agencies that uses AI to measure your client happiness score in real time. So keeping your clients happy is always a critical part of any growth strategy. And the usual way that this happens is by sending out surveys, asking for feedback, or even gut feeling. The problem with that is that surveys are intrusive and they require extensive effort for both you and your clients. The survey results usually depend on how the client feels at that specific moment in time. And also usually the feedback comes a bit too late and you cannot really change what happened in the past. The solution to that would be a data-driven real-time client happiness overview. This will allow you to visualize how your clients are feeling using the power of AI and using the sentiment analysis. This is great because it can allow you to generate upsells, to generate new referral opportunities, and even interact with the clients with custom-made surveys. How does it work exactly? So basically we are scanning different sources like Gmail, custom surveys, Slack, custom integrations, possibly. We use sentiment analysis to process the text, and this allows us to calculate a happiness score. We want this to be 100% GDPR compliant. This is why we do the tracking anonymously. We take good care of privacy and we want to make it non-intrusive for your clients. The team behind it, we have me. I'm a startup accelerator graduate with seed investment. This happened in UK. And I'm running Digitalia, which is a digital product agency that grew a lot in the past years. I have 10 years of experience in both software sales and delivery. With me, I have a great team. Marius, our CTO, who also was part of our startup, so we failed together. Now he's CTO at Digitalia. And has over 8 years in building software products. Virgil, our head of UX, was also part of the initial seed team, and he worked with a lot of brands like Disney, Haribo, Amanda Hamilton, has over 10 years in UX and strategic design experience. And Alex, our business development manager, has over 6 years of experience in sales, both services and SaaS, and has worked a lot in various positions in digital agencies. Our objective is to increase our early adopters base. So if you think that solution would be useful to you, please drop us a line. You could also check out our website for some awesome client happiness insights. And thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to hear your questions and give you more details about our product.
Ovidiu, thank you. We'll now move on to the Q&A session. Yeah, and I saw a question from Simona. Simona, if you want to go first, please share it with Ovidiu now. Keep putting questions or just raise your hand so I can see who's going to be next. Simona, the floor is yours. Another 5 minutes of Q&A are starting now.
Okay. Ovidiu, can you tell me more about how it works? So how do you connect to Gmail, and how exactly do you get the sentiment from the customers?
Sure. So right now we are running a trial on our with the digital agency. We are using a cloud provider that basically does the sentiment score calculation based on an algorithm. And we connect to Gmail using, I think, an IMAP sort of setup. I'm sure my colleague Marius can get back with more details on the technical implementation.
So you're reading emails from customers and the results to surveys and gather all that data into an, let's say, a KPI or something like that?
Something like that. Each client is assigned with like a unique identifier so that we don't actually know who that client is by name. For us, it's more like just an identifier. This way we keep it anonymous, and we also don't store.
Okay, so do you know your competitors?
Yes, there is a lot going on, especially in the smart survey kind of market. There is, for example, Ask Nicely, who are working on something rather similar. And there are other tools. There are all the tools that are survey based, quite a lot of them. So yeah, we try to differentiate by having an accurate and unified view on the client happiness, because there are tools that do surveys. Most of them, they do just that.
Let's take the time.
Do you have any paying customers or users?
Just let me check if somebody else has some other questions. And if not, we stick around to the discussion. Please, Simona, and please raise a hand. Could you go on, Simona, asking what you were saying?
Yes, I wanted to know if you have any users now, apart from your agency, and any paying customers.
At this point, we have around 6 people that we have as early adopters, in the sense that we run some tests, but they are not paying customers.
Okay, and the pricing model?
The pricing model would be a license fee depending on the number of clients that you would like to monitor. And we will have 3 types of packages, basically based on that.
Okay, thank you. I will let Cornel, because he has a very interesting question, so I would give the microphone to him.
That's the upsides and downsides for breaking the ice. There's a lot of questions putting in. I'm sure we're going to keep that rolling. Cornel, going to you now.
Yeah, thank you. So very interesting. When you did the pitch, you said something about the survey is intrusive and being less intrusive, but how do you have customers who already validated the principle that they would allow someone to scan their emails so that their suppliers can have this analysis about my perception or the customer's perception about their suppliers? The suppliers pay you, customers speak within their emails about the suppliers. How is that going to work?
Right, so there are 2 parts of the question. The last one is with the risk, with the scanning and everything. Basically, like every Chrome extension or every add-on on Gmail does that. yes, some will be open, some will not be open to this. For the first part with the intrusive, I was talking more like the fact that I cannot really send you a survey, I don't know, every day of the week. It has to be once at every 3 months or something like that in order for this not to be intrusive. So it's quite hard to do a lot of surveying without being intrusive. That was what I was.
Ovidiu, and to the jurors, I'm gonna cut this off here, but I'm sure this is the subject of a longer discussion. Maybe you take this also personal. We're more than willing to introduce you with the founders tonight. But thanks for opening such a session. Thank you, Ovidiu.